What's something you saw as a kid but didn't realize was messed up until years later? When I was growing up, there was this guy named Rick who lived across the street and everyone liked him. He fixed bikes for free, gave out full-size candy bars on Halloween, hosted cookouts like he was the neighborhood dad. My mom worked nights, so Rick would often watch me after school, and I thought he was the coolest adult ever. He taught me how to fix stuff, let me play video games, even helped me build a treehouse. When I was 11, his niece Emma moved in with him. She was my age, really quiet, always had a hoodie on, even in the summer. She'd sit on the porch and draw for hours, barely saying a word. One day I saw her wrist covered in bruises. I asked her what happened, and she said she fell off the swing. Rick said the same thing from the kitchen, like he was waiting for the question. At the time, I believed it. Kids fall all the time, right? But things started getting strange. Rick began showing me things that had nothing to do with bikes or tools. How to unlock doors without keys, how to read a mailbox, how to avoid being seen on cameras. He called it survival training. Sometimes he'd ask me to hang around houses, take notes on when people came and went. Said it was for fun and paid me 40 bucks every time. Soon I noticed expensive stuff piling up in his garage. Designer handbags, new electronics, even a bike still in the box. He told me he got good deals online, and sometimes he'd give me stuff too, like an iPod or wireless headphones. Then one night I heard yelling. I looked out and saw Emma running into the woods. Barefoot, Rick was chasing after her. The next day she had a black eye, said she tripped on a root. That's when I started realizing what was really happening. Rick wasn't a mentor, he was grooming me, and Emma wasn't clumsy. She was being hurt. I started writing everything down, time, addresses, what I saw, even took pictures of the bruises and the stolen stuff. Then Rick asked me to help with a big job, said it was something only I could do. Someone small enough to fit through a window. He promised real money, I said sure, and went straight to my school counselor. The cops raided his place that weekend, and what they found was insane bags of stolen goods. Files with names of local families, notes about who had kids and who didn't. But the worst part was the basement. There was a hidden room with a bed and restraints and monitors showing live feeds from different houses. And Emma was down there locked in, scared out of her mind. She tried to run away multiple times, and every time he punished her worse. Turns out her mom didn't die in a car accident. Like Rick claimed, they found her body buried under the garage. Rick got life in prison. Emma went to live with her uncle in another state before she left. She gave me her sketchbook. It was filled with drawings of everything she'd seen, every date, every detail. I kept it safe. Then last month, I got a letter from prison. Rick said he wanted to see me. Said he had something important to tell me. So I went, I sat across from him and didn't say a word. He leaned forward and said, "You were next after that big job. You were going to disappear too, just like Emma's mom." I stood up, walked out, and never looked back.